Alright guys, today we're doing a survival adventure. That's right. I know it's still creative, I know we still can't wait, but we can always use our imagination and do fun stuff. But you know what? In this adventure, we're gonna make things really hard for you guys. This is not just an adventure, it's a challenge for all of you scrap mechanic geniuses out there. Let's pretend that we run out of the good stuff. And when I mean the good stuff, I mean we're out of engines. No more gas. We're out of rocket fuel. No more flying around. And we're out of tires. Chief, how do we run out of tires? Okay, we're not out of tires. There are tires everywhere. But what if they all got busted? They all got flat tires and we don't have an air compressor or a patch kit to fix them. Hey, I'm just trying to make it interesting. Alright guys, so this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do my own survival adventure on what I would do in this situation, and I want you guys to show me your builds of how you would handle this situation if you were in it. Remember, you could use anything you want, but no engines, gas or electric, no rockets, and no tires. So, let's start this adventure, and remember, this is a challenge. Also, it's not just an adventure. So, in the comments, tell me what you would do. If you have the ability to make videos, make the videos and post them up as links in the comments. That would be cool too. And if you really want a video, and I see a really amazing idea in the comments, maybe we'll check it out and we'll do a video on that. You never know, it's always an adventure here. So, without further ado, let's continue on to this survival adventure. Mayday. Mayday! Trouble at the lab. Does anybody out there hear me? We're out of fuel. We're out of electricity. Mayday! Not even the rockets work. All the tires, they've been punctured, so they don't roll good. What are we going to do, guys? Welcome back to the lab, fellow adventurers. And I must admit, we've had it pretty good all this time, but things are about to get tougher. It seems that in our survival adventure, our world has taken a turn for the toughness. The engines no longer have fuel. The rockets no longer fire their rockety fieriness. The tires don't roll because they're all flat. We have some springs, we have some canisters, and a map. A map which led off into the distance. That tells me there may be some fuel reserves. But what can I do? I don't have any vehicles that work. So all I can do is bring up my HUD, get my hammer, and see if I could bring some gas back to the laboratory. I'm not super strong with this hammer, so I'll just take this little canister with me. And let's go. Alright guys, it's dangerous out here on these adventures, and this canister is just gonna roll wherever it wants. But if I could get it towards where I want it to, maybe things can become better around here. Well, I don't know what happened. I think my main tank reserves sprung a leak, and I lost everything. So I have no choice but to push this little canister all the way to a fuel reserve that's on my map from when I went exploring. Oh, this is rolling pretty good where I want it to. Let's see if we could keep it going that way. I don't usually go out this far unprotected without some kind of vehicle, but when you have nothing, you have to just try to find a way. Come on, I want to get back home to the base where it's safe as soon as possible. Oh wait, there it is. A double fuel reserve. Where did my tank go? Ooh, there it is. Let's keep going. We'll be able to fill up one of these tanks and be able to make it back in no time. Whoa, come on, tank, not that way. Oh boy. Need to get this tank filled. Means I need to go over this hill. Time it, now. Come on. Probably thinking, Chief, what a terrible time you're having. And I would have to agree. I would love to be zooming around on a rocket right now. But in adventure mode, sometimes you're gonna run out of gas. So you gotta be prepared to find a way to get some. And if it means we gotta do it the hard way, we've gotta do it the hard way. That's... What is that? Is there someone else here? But all the gas was gone. Look at what someone invented! They have electrical crystals on the back that power these controllers. They're using sleds and they arrange these wires like wheels to come get gas. But who did it? Well, I don't know who these mystery people are who've come to help me, but I'm really grateful. Someone who's clearly smarter than I am found a way to get around without needing gas, motors, tires, or even rockets. Let's take a closer look at this invention. Let's see. They used a bunch of bearings connected to two controllers. They connected the controllers directly to the seat. But how does that work with bearings? I've never seen this before. Let's look. All the bearings are set to 360. And they're set on infinity for fast. So I guess when you connect a controller to a seat, set it to infinity, and turn them all in the same direction, let's see what happens. It makes them go super fast, and you could pull it along. It's not the best solution, but in a world where you don't have much stuff, it's better than nothing. Alright, we're parked right up against this big tank, so let's fill up these gas tanks and try to get home, guys. Wow, isn't it amazing to know that you have friends out there you don't even know about? That is so cool. I'm so excited. Let's get some of these pipes, some of these things here, and let's connect it to our gas tank right there. Perfect. Just like this. Push it down. Bloop. Right. Let's put a connector here so that we can control it. And let's turn it on. Bloop, 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 bloop. Filling up the gas tanks. Wow. I didn't know that you could make something that could get you around without having wheels, motors, or rockets. But now we know that if we're missing those things, we could still find a way to move cargo back to the base. It's not as fancy as the tracker, but you know what? Sometimes in a survival situation, you've got to make do with what you've got. And I found a vehicle that does just that. Alright, we filled up the tanks. Now let's unscrew this here. Whoa! Let's unscrew this. Turn off the gas. Put away this tank and start driving home. Whoa! Whoa! What a crazy ride! Alright, come on. Easy now. Let's go. Whoa! This machine is logo! Come on, reverse. Reverse. A little more. Oh, goes better backwards than forward. But I tell you one thing. This is easier than kicking that other canister around. Oh, Fireboy saying hi. Hello, Fireboy. I'm on an adventure right now. A survival adventure. Oh, forget that canister. That's too hard. Come on, we could do it. Up the hill. Up the hill. Yes. Yes. I'm doing good, Fireboy. I'm making a video now, so I can't answer you, because I'm on a mission. A mission to get these tanks back. Whoa, whoa. Easy now. Easy now. They're not the best wheels. There's our base. There's our base. We're gonna do it. Can you believe it? Look at how good we're going now. Alright. No wheels. No engines. No rockets. But we're getting back home to our fuel supply. Alright guys, what an adventure. Oh, what an adventure, but we made it. We made it. Now, all we've got to do is fill up our reserve tanks. Fill up these reserve tanks we have here from over there. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do it. That car's probably not going to get any further. So, I'm going to have to improvise and run some pipeline. But, hey. At least we're going to get it filled, guys. Come on, pipe. Come on, pipe. We need gasoline. Gasoline. Aqua-Cola. Well, it would have taken me for oh my goodness, forever to get this far if I had to hit that tank with a hammer. And that's dangerous too. You can't hit a gasoline tank with a hammer. That thing could explode. So me hitting it over there while it was empty was one solution, but I don't think it was a permanent solution, guys. So remember, when you're going on a dangerous adventure, never hit a gas tank with a hammer. That is not good.
Yo te traigo esta bomba puertorriqueña. Yo te la traigo de Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de todas partes de Puerto Rico.